What's the number one risk factor for the diseases that are plaguing our society? You know what it is? It is an uncomfortable one to talk about sometimes, but it is obesity. It is overweight and obesity that tells me that, and I'm not a doctor, I don't mean to tell doctors what to do, they need to talk to me. If this is the case, then shouldn't the primary focus, the first, not the only, but the most important thing that a primary care physician is helping people with is weight management? If that's the number one risk factor for disease and for pandemics too. Do you know what the number one risk factor for dying from COVID was? It's obesity. Now, the reality is when we look around, you go to Walmart, you go anywhere, you kind of feel like you're fitting in. And then when everybody's overweight, nobody's overweight. You know what I mean by that? The Bible calls it those who compare themselves among themselves are not wise. It's talking about something different, of course, in that context. But you tend to not sense the gravity of the problem. Sorry, bad pun. You tend to not sense the gravity of the problem when, by comparison, everybody around you is of the same. Here's the average BMI for Americans aged 30 to 70. It is 30. Now, 30. BMI of 30. I'll get back to what that means in just a second. And 3/4 of Americans aged 30 to 70 are overweight. So I guess we're all in the same boat then, aren't we? The majority of Americans, though, when surveyed, say, my weight is just about right. I don't need to lose a pound.